Yo, what's going on? Jay Frace from Unforgiven podcast.
It's that boy Trey.
And it's Breathe the Virgo.
It's episode 68. I keep forgetting. But my bad, I cut you off. But it's 68. We got a guest today. Why don't you introduce yourself?
What up, y'all? It's your girl Imani, Emahni, and I'm an R&B artist from Philly.
Right. So, tell the viewers where you from. What was like growing up?
So I was born in Philly. We moved to LA when I was 1, but then we moved back to Philly when I was 9, and I've lived here ever since.
Alright, that's dope.
LA is lit.
Yeah.
I've never been to LA. I went to San Francisco, but I've never been to LA.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Why y'all moved back? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Because it was really expensive to live out there, and then like my dad, his most of his family was here in Philly, so my mom was just like, and off to Philly we go.
Alright. Well, what inspired you to do music?
It's crazy because I just grew up doing music, you know what I mean? Like my mom, huge Stevie Wonder fan, and then my dad like did everything besides sing. Like neither one of them can sing, but I always could. So I just, ever since I was 3, I've just been singing and dancing,
That's dope.
Yeah.
So, who are your top influences?
Evanescence, Aaliyah, and Janae Aiko.
Solid.
So, who would you want to work with and why?
So I would love to work with Cardi B just because I love her energy. I love her vibe.
Yeah.
My fault.
Oh.
No. Go ahead.
That's your favorite.
No, it's not, but I like it.
Because, kind of like the theme of the show, she's very raw. She really doesn't care what people think, and she's just not afraid to be herself. Like, she doesn't care who's watching. Like, she's literally just herself, and that's what I try to base my artistry off of, is just being authentically me.
Was it my turn? Oh.
Yo.
No, I thought I just I said
Yeah,
it's
your
your
turn.
turn. Fuck out.
Wait. All right. No, I fucked up with that. All right, wait a minute. What? Damn. What?
I said, who would you want to work with and why?
All right.
So
Damn, all right. I'm fucking up. All right.
Yeah.
All right. What's your current thoughts on the music scene? Today's music scene.
I feel like with my musical ear, I really connect to and vibe with whatever sounds good to me. Like, it can literally be ice on rice, and if it sounds good, like I'm gonna fuck with it, you know what I mean? But I also think that a lot of times new and up and coming artists, at least today, try so hard to be for the industry and not about their art and not authentically themselves, which I don't necessarily agree with, because I don't plan on like selling myself to like the industry. Like I want as an artist to be myself, and then I wish others could be themselves.
So you mean like you want to be independent?
Yeah, like I don't like I think about getting signed to a label. I'm signed to a label now through my old college. But I don't know. Part of me wants to be an independent artist as well.
I feel you. But if the bag right, you gonna go major?
If the bag is right, yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing's ever gonna stop the bag. So.
What are your plans during and after quarantine?
During quarantine, I've definitely been writing a lot. I released Heartache, the new EP that dropped last month, and then I've been working on stuff for Heartache Part 2, which I'm really excited about because it's a lot more gruesome and it's going to be stuff people can dance to. So, and then I have the Bully Talk live segment, which is basically a platform for bully victims to tell their story. Me, of course, I'm a bully victim, so
Same.
yeah.
Can we hear a story?
Wait a minute. We got further. Yeah.
I want to hear a story.
I ain't getting it. No, I ain't
That
know.
was bullied.
Yeah, bully. Like
Yeah.
how? Like when? Like
I was bullied all my life. I mean, no one clapped at my high school graduation. Not even my family.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
Wait. Why did that happen?
Right. This is
We getting deep. Hold on. Is that too personal a question to ask?
Wait, why my family didn't clap?
Yeah.
Your family thing.
That's kind of personal. Like, I don't mind telling a bullying story because, well, the thing is, my parents didn't really care that I was bullied. So it was like, you know, I had shit going on at home, and then it was like I would come to school and, you know, be laughed at, and it just, yeah.
No, because I want to hear about this because I can't relate. Like, I mean.
But you want to hear about what part?
Y'all the only two can't relate.
Nigga, do you know how I am? Like, listen, niggas know. Like, yo, we get busy. Like, what? That's alright. But anyway,
I lost a fight before, but
nigga ain't nobody bullied me.
I ain't never get bullied.
You had the mix growing up. Like, it wasn't no nigga put his hands on you. It was just a rap. It's off with your head. Like, it ain't no.
But I don't mean physically. I think we're talking about verbally.
Yeah.
Not physically.
Like,
yeah, not physically.
Oh, well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I want her to elaborate on that. I didn't know. I'm thinking like,
you gotta give me an example.
Yeah.
Like, I think 7th grade, and this one girl, she like posted a comment on Facebook about my hair at the time. I used to have braids before I got locks, and she posted this comment about how disgusting my hair was for everyone to see. And then I came to school the next day, and everyone was talking about it, and I didn't know what they were talking about until someone told me that someone posted something online about my hair. And yeah.
That's more like cyberbullying.
Yeah, cyber. Yeah. I mean, that's different.
I mean, I had both. Like, I think in fourth grade, people would like, you know, throw stuff at me. You know, like paper, you know, like the paper balls when they wrap it, yeah. And they would pass, you know, and then they would pass me notes, and I'm thinking it's gonna be an interesting note, and really it's just something really mean. Yeah, and they would say stuff.
And then if you punch somebody in the face, you in the wrong.
Yeah, no, but I wasn't. But like growing, but when I was younger,
I
didn't know how to fight when I was younger.
Yeah. Where you from?
I've never fought.
Where you?
I've never
well, because my
so
I
choose was not to fight. That's my.
I grew up.
So you never got into a heated situation?
I mean, I have, but I never was like, I want to take a shower with you. Because at the end of the day, it don't do nothing.
Yes, it do. You give you respect.
Okay.
I mean, all I did was push a girl into the heater when she stepped on my foot, because I told this bitch not to step on my fucking foot, and she did, and then I pushed her into the heater. Now, I would have fucked her up because at the time I was really heavy into martial arts, but before that, I wasn't trying to fight nobody,
so
and I definitely didn't.
Martial arts. And you getting bullied? Like,
yeah,
I'm whooping niggas' asses. Like,
that's why I'm trying to like.
You don't. That's not.
I'm all for violence. I'm all for violence. I'm sorry.
But that's not what martial arts is for. It's about
self-defense.
Self-defense and also discipline.
Listen,
you know.
I'm with the shits.
I'm with the shit.
You put your hands on me is a right. Like, I don't. Yeah, I mean, I don't do tongue wrestling, but that's just me.
Tongue wrestling?
Yeah. Like, basically, just argument. Like, I don't be doing. Look, this is only her, right? Only her, right? She
whenever I hear of that, I think like when you like French kiss somebody, like you should have.
No, what? You want to? Anyway, let's.
Yeah, but I mean, cause I started doing martial arts when I was 11, 12, and I stopped when I was like maybe 14 because I was so just invested in music, and it started, honestly, like martial arts just started to become not really fun for me anymore, but it gave me the courage that if anybody tried me now, it's like, all right, I'm gonna fuck you up. So yeah, so it's like now my temper is like so it's like if you do try me, you're gonna get fucked up. So
that's what I'm saying. Like, so what's your plan for, like, you said, like, what is it called again? What you say, bully something? What is it called?
Bully talk.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what's the ultimate goal, like, for it though? You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, I just want to give a platform for people who are willing to be vulnerable enough to share their story, to sort of just raise awareness about bullying and show really just the impact and the trauma that just culminates from bullying. Because it is a traumatic experience. So. Yeah.
Let's get back on track.
Let's get you for a loop. Like,
we had a Dr. Phil episode.
Right.
I didn't mean to make it sad.
That's what
it's about.
Yeah. I've been through shit. We all have, but you know.
You got any upcoming projects or visuals or singles? That you
the music video for Troublemaker is that's popping off in December. So I'm
Troublemaker, what's that?
That's one of the songs on the new EP Heartache that just dropped. It's on Apple Music, Spotify, iTunes, everywhere. So take a listen, check it out. You know.
What is it about? Like you said heartbreak. What'd you say?
Heartache.
Heartache.
Get it right.
Damn, all right, like yo, like
You know you old, but damn.
I did specifically say heartache.
Turn your hearing aid.
Like what is your music? I mean, I'm assuming it's about. Yeah, I mean, like relationships and all that, right?
It
like,
is.
The music. You know what I mean?
The relationship I was just getting out of. Most of the songs on there are about that. And then remember in the beginning how I said Evanescence is one of my biggest influences. So it's like my style is kind of like dark R&B. Like I talk about dark, heavy shit, but it's also like raw and sensual too.
When you say dark, like what you mean? Like we're doing drugs or something? Like what you mean? Like no,
I'm saying like
you know
mean
the Weeknd
like
got the week because the Weeknd
like the songs. They're not necessarily happy, you know what I mean?
Oh,
they're sad.
Like some Drake shit, basically. Like
Thank you. Somber, melancholy. Yeah.
That's the MVP right here. Yeah, all right.
All those synonyms.
All right, what's the typical question? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Like, where do you feel me? Like, what's your ultimate goal down the line? Like,
I mean, see, I want to be presumptuous and say the Grammys, but honestly, I see in 5 years, I see myself financially stable in 5 years.
That's it. Not buzzing, not no fan base, not no trash.
Oh, I see myself with a significant fan base, but I mean, I'm also just like thinking short term because it's 5 years. You know what I mean? So
shit, a lot can happen in 5 years.
A lot can happen in 1 year. You know, I also am leaving it in the hands of God. So
true.
Okay, well, tell the viewers they can find you at.
You can find me at Imani Who, all lowercase, on IG, EMAHNI Who. Yeah, because that's the main platform I use. So.
So we don't want to into the topic.
yo, what's up with you? You fried? You gotta be done. You fucked up his words and shit.